Hello and welcome to my next Blood Bowl 2 preparation video, I think I called them. It's been quite a while since I've done one of these, so... it's been a long time coming, but the Lizardman and the Skaven in the near future as well will be at 50 matches, and at that point we will start new teams. And the Lizardmen are actually, at the point of this recording, 2 matches away from being done, basically. And as you can see here, it's the team right now, and so I once again want to let you guys all vote on what teams I will, or what team I will play next. Yeah. So let us go through all the teams and we will say yay or nay to if they are on the list, and then I will put a straw poll link in the description and you get to actually vote on the team. And the plan here is that the 2 highest teams will be the next teams that I'm going to play. I could do 2 separate votes, but I think I'm okay with just taking the 2 highest teams from 1 vote instead of doing 2 separate ones, because it's not that far out. Well, maybe, but still. If there's a tiebreaker, as last time, so if there's in first or second place the votes are the same, I'm going to choose my favorite. Aside from that, I won't. So if there's, for example, I don't know, 7 votes in first and 6 votes for second, then these are pretty much set, as long as third place and lower have less votes. If there's 2 first places with 7 votes, for example, it's going to be these 2 teams, and I'm just going to choose the one that I want more as the first team, because the Skaven are going to be around a little while longer. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So let us go through the teams, and I'm going to go through my reasoning as to why or why not I'm going to include them in the vote or not. Humans are going to get in. You don't see humans too often, I think. I like the team. The skill level is actually wrong, I think. Humans aren't that easy to play, because they're hard to master, pretty much. That is somewhat fitting. Yeah, but either way, humans are a nice team, and I'd like to play them, maybe, so they're in. Orcs obviously are not in, because we already have an orc team. I'm not going to include dwarfs, because I really don't want to, so they're not in. Skaven obviously out as well, because of reasons. We do have the Skaven team already. No High Elves, because of my G-Man League team where I play High Elves. I'm going to include Dark Elves this time around. I think last time I didn't. But I think why not? It's one of the few actual agility teams left that you guys could choose for me. And I like agility teams, so I'm going to include them this time. I'm not too experienced with Dark Elves, but oh well, I do this as well for you and myself to learn stuff here. So Dark Elves will be in the vote. Bretonnians will be in as well. I really don't know if this team is for me. The change that gave I think the Blitzers, the agility axes, makes the team more viable, but they're still a weird team, so I'm interested to see how I would perform with them, but I'm not too sure if they're for me. But I'm still going to include them. No Chaos. I don't like Chaos, as you all know. I don't know. It's kind of stupid by now to say that, but it's pretty true. I'm not a fan of the Chaos team. And so we are going to not include them today. No Wood Elves either, because of the Reykjavik League Wood Elf team. And I don't want to double up teams right now, so they are out as well. Obviously no Lizardmen. No Norse either. I'm not that big into the team. I just can't get behind their playstyle. They're a bash team, but they're also glass cannons, and it's just not for me. So I'm going to not go Norse. Undead are in. I haven't played a regeneration team in a long while, and the Undead are a pretty interesting team, really solid team as well, with some nice quirks. The ghouls not having regeneration, so if they get injured, they are injured, and all the fun stuff. It's an interesting team, so I will include them. Necromantic as well, and I've stated it multiple times by now, I think, that they're actually the team I'd like to play most. And I am pointing this obviously out to hopefully sway the vote. Well, maybe. They are just a really nice team. They are a sort of hybrid team, so there is no real. It's not a real bashing team, but they're not an agility team either. So they are a mix of the two, and they do have some really interesting players with the werewolves and everybody else, and I'd like to play them more. So they are in. And now to kind of contradict myself, because I said that I don't like chaos, and then I am now going to include Nurgle in the vote. I'm actually not sure about the Nurgle team. They've got an they are at least comparable to chaos. They're separate, and they play differently, and I usually wouldn't include them, but I have to say the stylistic, just the way the team is designed, it looks awesome, and that makes me want to play them. I've said before that I'm going to switch it up, and we're not going to go for 50 matches anymore on the new teams, but going to keep it more flexible. And that just means that if it turns out that the team isn't for me, I'm going to cut myself short and we're going to switch earlier. But I still want to give each team that is going to get voted their fair share and try my best to play them. And so that is the idea here. But I didn't want to include the Nurgle team, but I just like their looks a lot. And that makes me want to play them, because I don't like playing teams who aesthetically I don't like. So I need to have a team that looks good. And they really did an awesome job on this team and all the new teams. But yeah, it just shows that even though I wouldn't normally play the team, they made me want to play them just by the looks of it. So they are in there as well. So let's go through everybody again. Humans, yay. Orcs, nay. Dwarves, nay. Skaven, nay. Let's just stop that. So we will include humans, dark elves, Bretonnians, undead, necromantic, Nurgle, which brings me up to 6 teams if my count isn't wrong. So once again, in the description down below there will be a straw poll. There is a straw poll link, and you can go there and vote on what teams you would like me to play. You can vote on more than one team if you want to do that. Yeah, so that is it, and I'm looking forward to seeing what teams it will be. And I'm not sure how long I'm going to leave these the poll running, probably a week or two, and then we'll get into creating the new teams. So that is it, I guess. Thank you very much for listening, and I'm looking forward to seeing the results. So yeah, have a nice day, and see you all soon. Bye.